Alright, welcome back to my channel, everybody. Namaste, my witchlings. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. So, here we go. We do not have a birthday today, sad face, but we are lighting our candle for our queer friends and family to be a bright... Whoops. I'm a dork. We are lighting our candle today for our queer friends and family to be a bright beacon of hope in these dark times for our community. It is Pride Month. Let us show our pride in ourselves for having the courage and the ability to be our genuine selves. Love is love, and love deserves to be celebrated. So, we are lighting our candle today to be a beacon of hope. And with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us here today. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we are reading the cards, taking care of ourselves, and having a whole lot of fun while we are at it. So, go grab your favorite crystal. I'm trying to decide what I'm grabbing today. Screw it. I'll go with my... Oh, you know what? We are going to grab hematite to repel negativity. So, grab your favorite crystal, light your favorite candle or incense for some aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that's your brew, and get ready to hear today's message. Don't forget to do the like, share, and subscribe thing for your daily dose of divination. All right. Now I'm going to take another sip of coffee because this witch requires caffeine to run. And we'll get started. All right. In the spirit of the late Congressman John Lewis, I call on my witchlings to make that good trouble necessary trouble, not with violence, but through peaceful action and unwavering commitment to justice. Let's honor his legacy by speaking truth to power, advocating for change, and challenging systems that perpetuate inequality. Whether by organizing, protesting, or engaging in those difficult conversations, let's collectively spark progress and demand accountability for a more just and compassionate world. All right. There are organizations you can look into to help with this, to find local rallies and protests. Organizations like Hands Off and Indivisible are out there, and you can check out the website mobilize.us. All right. All right. Now, what is today's holidays? Whoop, whoop. Hey, witchlings. We are crossing the vibrant midpoint of Pride Month, hence the shirt and the makeup. Let's amplify our voices and our magic. To my entire beautiful queer family, remember that you are all celebrated. Love is love, and gender is a fabulous spectrum. For those who must stay in the shadows and the closet to be safe, I see you. You are still valid, and we will keep fighting for a world where you can live freely. For the rest of us, let us be gloriously visible in a world that still legislates against our existence. Our authentic joy is a potent act of rebellion. Be loud, be proud, and keep shining. Be gay, do crimes. And today's holidays, woof, got some good ones. First, yes, it is Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. Today we celebrate freedom and reflect on the ongoing fight for equality. Black Lives Matter, and liberation for one is liberation for all. Let us honor this day by committing to justice, diversity, and kindness. Next, it is Garfield the Cat Day. May your day be filled with purrs, naps, and all the lasagna your heart desires. Remember, a full belly and a comfy couch are true magic. And amazingly, it's not Monday. It is also World Sickle Cell Day, a time to raise awareness for this genetic blood disorder. Can we send love and support to those living with sickle cell and advocate for better understanding and care? Everybody is beautiful and deserves health. I have one of my kids' friends has sickle cell, so that one is important to us. All right, now that we've gotten through that, let's get to the fun stuff. Hey, 12. Okay. All right, here we go. Lasagna. All right, I am warm now. Hooba. I hate Trump. All right, drinks. Okay, let us move on to the cards. The flow. That's what's being problematic. All right. Here we go. Our first card is Overstepped Boundaries. You don't love me. Well, if you're overstepping boundaries that much, yeah, they don't love you. And we have, finally, lies and partial truths. This one sounds like a painful tangle of overstepped boundaries, feeling unloved, and facing lies and some partial truths. These are signs of a deep breach of trust where emotional safety has been very much compromised. Remember, you deserve kindness and honesty. Moving on to tarot. We are starting with the Hermit. The Hermit says it is time for reflection. This may come as a period of study and learning in order to better oneself, improving one's quality of life. Meditate, enroll in a course, or seek advice and direction from a learned source. Next, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a headstrong and efficient person who is a source of inspiration. Lastly, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed, which indicates some overprotectiveness of your possessions and your emotions. So what do these all mean together? Well, this combination points to a need for deep introspection with the Hermit to gain clarity. The Queen of Swords suggests employing sharp intellect and honest, direct communication, possibly in a detached or independent manner. However, with the Three of Pentacles reversed, there is a caution about a lack of teamwork, motivation, or perhaps just a resistance to learning from your past experiences. It is time to withdraw, assess, and then apply clear, decisive action to overcome collaborative hurdles. All right? So, be careful if you are planning any group projects right now. Right. Okay. Meow. Okay, so I pull 3 tarot, 3 oracle, and that's pretty much the cards that I pull. I then have my Namaste and Self-Compassion cards and a quote from the Book of Zen. However, If you want to book a reading with me, we can discuss then whether you want a tarot reading or a pendulum reading. Both are options. All right, now, what do the tarot and oracle all say together? All right, so this reading suggests that some overstepped boundaries and the feeling of you don't love me, fueled by some lies or partial truths, demand the Hermit's introspection. The Queen of Swords urges clear, decisive action and truth-telling, even if it's difficult. The Three of Pentacles reversed warns that this breach of trust is hindering cooperative efforts or some shared foundations. This is a call to withdraw, find your truth, and then stand firm in it. So, what do y'all think of this? Let me know in the comments and the chat. Whoop. My cards are misbehaving. They don't want to get put away. All right. Moving on. Maybe. All right. There we go. By the way, hello, Francis. I love that name. And yeah. It's one of my mom's aunts, actually 2 Aunt Francises. All right, so shall we read Namaste? I like this Namaste card. Today's Namaste card is telling us to write a love letter to yourself, just like you would do if you were writing a love note to your sweetheart. Be generous with your compliments. See yourself the way your crush would see you. When we invite love into our lives, there is no room for fear. Writing a letter of love to yourself will help push away any fears or doubts that may be haunting you. My only issue with the see yourself the way your crush would see you is if you're like me and develop crushes on toxic people. That could be bad. Hey, 12, are you eating lasagna? See, Garfield was not your typical orange cat. Garfield was far too intelligent for an orange cat, you know? Although my orange cat when I was a kid was equally as intelligent. Chicken noodle soup. Ooh. Okay, it's got noodles. I don't know. But yeah, hoy. Which card had a... Yes! Lies and Partial Truths does have a cat on it. You're right. And it's the peeking around the corner cat. Yes. Delaluna. Sorry. Distracted. Thank you, Francis. I am autistic and ADHD as all get out. I have 3 dogs and a cat who love to interrupt things and just distract me at the best, most inopportune times. So please bear with me. All right. We have self-compassion. Self-compassion is saying nothing personal. When was the last time someone got under your skin? Can you think of 3 reasons they may have acted the way they did that have absolutely nothing to do with you? Yep. The shitty part about that, though, is most of the time when people treat me like dirt, it doesn't have anything to do with me. I am just the convenient whipping post, which is frustrating. Oh. Y'all haven't seen the eyeshadow yet today. Today's eye makeup. I fought with it today, and I thought I had flubbed it badly, but it actually came out really, really, really good. I have the red, orange, yellow, green on the lids, and then the blue and the purple under. which I should have left as thick as it was. Bummer. But I have been doing a Pride-themed eye look, I think all month. I think I missed maybe one day. Yes, BPD is a bitch, big time. I am so sorry you have to live with that. I do have one other friend who lives with BPD, and okay, more than one, but one that I know. And it's horrible. The splitting and the black and white thinking is not easy for anyone. It's not easy for the person dealing with it, and it's not easy for those of us who are living with the consequences of it. Oh, 42 miles. Sorry. Distraction. So, let's move on to today's... Torties are... And she probably has the tortitude, too. Love it. Torties are one of my favorites. My absolute favorite kind of cat, though, is my cat, an Angel. I love that name, too. My cat is a void. He is a 20-pound plus house panther who knows he runs this house. Amusingly this morning, he had Luna, who is a 80-pound-ish, 85-pound pit bull Malamute mix. He had her just cowed this morning because he was rubbing up on her and purring at her and loving on her, and she finally gave him a kiss and he was happy. Cats, man. Wait, speaking of... Nope, he's not in here. I have a took monster, but not a cat. Yes. And that the tortitude. I mean, calicos and torties and their attitudes. I love them. Okay. Sorry, I will geek out over cats. I would have laughed if today's goddess had been Bast. We are dealing with an Egyptian goddess today. We have Mat, the Egyptian goddess who personifies justice, truth, morality, and universal law. As the spirit of cosmic order, she presides over legal matters, oaths, and promises to ensure that fairness and harmony prevail. Her primary symbol is the ostrich feather, which, according to some Egyptian beliefs, was used to weigh against a person's soul to determine their worthiness to enter the afterlife. Mot represents the fundamental principles of balance and righteousness that govern the universe. Today, we can connect with Mot's energy of freedom and new beginnings, themes that resonate with the historical significance of June 19th, when the enslaved people in Texas were finally declared free in 1865, 2 years after the proclamation. To work with Mot's magic, use a feather as your focus, choosing a color that aligns with your intention. Blue for honesty, white for promises, black and white for legal equity, or pale yellow for a new start. Bless the feather with your goal, recite the incantation I will give you, and then release it to the wind to set your intention in motion. That incantation is, Mot, on this feather light, bring to me renewed insight. To my life, impart, make a home within my heart. Fill in the blank with your intention and desire. Nice. What do you guys think of today's goddess? I like Mot. Also, interesting. That is cool, 12. I need to start watching Bluey. The Grands like Bluey, so I might as well catch up. Mot is also a major character in Sherilyn McQueen's Chronicles of Nick books. Many of us do not realize Sherilyn McQueen is Sherilyn Kenyon. Long story as to why she is changing her name, but her ex-husband is a piece of work. But Mott is Nick's godmother in the books. If you are a paranormal romance or urban fantasy fan, please look into Sherilyn Kenyon's books. Uh-oh. It's a trap. Don't watch it. Oh, dear God. What are we... Do I want to know which earworms we're discussing today? I've already got a couple of them in my head because I was listening to John Williams to start. All right. Oh. That is true. Tiamat is interesting. Gingers, human gingers or cat gingers, Raven? I mean... Yeah. Oh, so she lives up to her name. I like it. Definitely mischievous. Yeah. My ginger cat. He was smart. Okay, I claimed him. He claimed my dad. So my dad would be sitting in his chair reading the newspaper, and the cat would want his attention. So Freddie would crawl up into Dad's lap, look at my dad, look at the newspaper, look at my dad, look at the newspaper, look back at Dad one more time, and then plant his paws in the middle of whatever article my dad was reading and smack the paper out of his hands, lay down on the paper and look at him like, ha, you're going to pet me now, right? Love cats. They're great. 12's a strawberry blonde. Yeah. I have a ginger child. He readily admits that he is soulless. He keeps trying to eat other souls. So yeah. We love gingers in this hound. Oh, that's definitely a gorgeous tortie. I rescued a tortie about 12 and a half years ago. Nobody else around wanted to stick their hand into the hole that she and her litter mates had gotten stuck in. And I'm like, there are cats down there that need to be rescued. I will face my fears for that. So I reached in, pulled her out, took her over to my little brother and said, here, take care of this for me until I can come get it. We never took her home. However, we did end up with a cat from that happening. So, not going to complain. That would be Fuzzbutt. All right. Is it time for a moment of Zen? It is. All right. Okay, so I can kind of see the book with my glasses on. I kind of can't. Our moment of Zen today, quote 1 comes from Yun Men, and it says, in walking, just walk. In sitting, just sit. Above all, don't wobble. I hate my brain. Next, we have one from Abu Saeed. Take one step away from yourself, and behold, the path. I hate my brain. I hate my brain. Now my brain is playing people doing the wobble. And that's all I can see. I hate my brain. So how do you guys? Yep, we did Weebles too. So what do you guys think of the moment of Zen and all of the stuff that we have talked about here today? Let me know. I am very, very curious. Uh-oh. Yep. Honestly, I used to be able to sing the Weebles song in my sleep. Hell, I could almost recite the Weebles movie there was back in the early aughts in my sleep, because somebody who shall remain nameless absolutely loved the Weebles. The Weebles and Quest for Camelot. If I put either of those two movies on, I would not see my child for a while. It was nice. So yeah, I'm quite familiar with those two. All right, my loves. I think that's it for the day. Wow. So, let's put our candle out and open our circle. All right. With the extinguishing of my candle, I open my circle and I extend my gratitude to the ancestors who have joined us here today. All right, my loves. Okay, my witchlings, go out there now and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is so much darkness and hate. Can we please be a beacon of light and love for those who have lost theirs? And go out there and tell your loved ones, be they human, feathered, scaly, or furry, that you love them beyond words. You do not know how long you have with them, and I can tell you from experience that 2 a.m. call sucks. I am grateful to the witchlings who have stuck around until the end of this. You guys are the best. If you enjoyed this, please do the whole like, share, subscribe thing, and let's appease the algorithm gods. Leave me a comment of 7 words or more. Tell me your favorite crystal, your favorite scent, or if you're not up to thinking, follow Panic at the Disco's lead. Hey, look, I made it. Yay! All right. We have a torty cat with gray and purple. Oh, Athena is a perfect name for a cat like that. All right, my loves. Now let's get out of the house and touch some grass and have a wonderful day filled with magic, joy, and love. Always, always remember, you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose here, even if you have not found it yet. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you all soon. Have a good day. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell. For a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes, consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithDilaton.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.